pay-per-view.
At the pay-per-view, Kurt Angle.
I can see that.
I mean, it's been a while since he's held it. Kurt Angle, he's held the world title every year of his career except for 1 year, and that was last year.
Yeah.
He never held it once in 2010.
And he was out a lot that year.
He was out a lot, but you know.
I think Kurt Angle, well, I could see him doing that too because
that gives Sting more opening to be the CEO.
Yeah. And if that's in fact where they're going, and Kurt Angle is about to leave.
Is he not?
Well, he's in the Olympics.
That is Olympic. The Olympics.
So they'll give him one last shout. He'll go to Bound for Glory. This sets up my whole Joe thing. They have Joe versus Angle, $5 billion. But that's like Styles and Daniels. It can't go wrong.
Greatest feat of all time. One of my favorite TNA moments is still Kurt Angle, Angle Slam, celebrating. Here comes Joe's face. And you're like, Joe might actually murder him. I mean, that was the fact.
20 points!
That was the point where I actually thought Joe might actually kill somebody.
Yeah. So that'll be there's your main event for Bound for Glory, and
I will buy that pay-per-view if that's the main event. I will buy that pay-per-view. I'm saying it now. I will buy that pay-per-view if it's Joe versus Kurt Angle because I love that. They always just leave everything. Yeah. I love that match.
And that's the last pay-per-view I bought was last year's Bound for Glory.
Last year's Bound for Glory.
And I watched the first match in German. Yeah. I don't know what happened. They switched, except they kept with the feed, and we got German feed instead of the English feed.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, that's TNA. And moving on to WWE, we have a lot to say.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to the pay-per-view. What was the pay-per-view's name?
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank.
Okay, well, we'll start with the two matches.
Money in the Bank.
The Money in the Bank match is what the name is. The pay-per-view is named after. Number 1, Raw.
Alberto
Del Rio.
That was his destiny. You knew it was going to happen.
But you already know that.
I like it. But you know, I like it, I don't like it. I like Del Rio. But he had already won the Royal Rumble. He had his chance at WrestleMania.
Well, when he moved to Raw,
that starts it all over.
Yeah, well, they kind of did.
Yeah, it's like, who's this guy?
Del Rio, we don't care about you. And they're like, oh wait, Del Rio's the number 1 contender.
We do
He's a
care
contender,
about
man.
him.
He's a contender for the title.
Yeah.
Del Rio's going to win the belt. I'm going to call it now. He's not going to be the one to screw this up. He's catching the
SmackDown guy might be the one.
Yeah, he might screw this up.
Del Rio will catch. I thought he was going to win Monday, honestly.
I really did too. I'm still under the opinion that he went down there and Michael was like, see this one again later.
Oh, hell
screw this, I'm going back up there. Mysterio hit me.
He has the best smile. Like, the best eat crap smile. Do you know what he's thinking? He's like thinking, F you.
And then he goes up. The wink.
He has that bad, but yeah, Del Rio will cash in. I don't know when he's going to cash in. Because the world title seems so wrapped up right now.
In WWE and Raw, it's ridiculous.
It's like, what's his shot at? He might wait until after WrestleMania because it's a whole year.
Do you have? I think they have to cash in. I think the ruling is it used to last a year, but that's when it was at WrestleMania, so they just kept the WrestleMania thing.
No.
Did they wait?
It's a whole year. It's a whole year from when you
was unsure of that.
So he could wait.
He could pull an Edge. Wait 10 months.
I think he should wait the day before Money in the Bank. That would be epic.
He should enter Money in the Bank. I have 2 now.
That'd be kind of like when Nash won the shot at the tag team titles, and we all forgot about it, and he walked out and held up the. And like, oh yeah!
Yeah, the tag team.
That was like 7 months, and no one mentioned it from there to. And like, oh yeah.
That happened.
But yeah, Del Rio. Yeah, okay.
He'll
cash in and win it.
And I'm happy about that. I mean, I like Del Rio.
I want Rio to win, but I thought he'd already gotten a big world title shot. So, but
who in that match should have won it, man? I mean,
who else? Well,
who else is there other than Jack Swagger and the Miz?
I like Swagger. They don't do crap with Swagger. You think Kennedy's in the doghouse? Swagger's in the dog's doghouse. I don't know what he did.
Jack Swagger. I'm glad he got he either dropped the speech impediment or he got a language coach, one of the two.
And I think it might have been a gimmick because
I think it was a gimmick because no one has that bad of a speech
and no one drops it that fast.
No one has that bad.
He He dropped that faster than Kofi lost his accent. Okay?
Gosh. Anyway.
Why, with the secret's out, he's from South Africa, then why is he still out of the Jamaican gimmick?
Yeah, that was a horrible
Okay.
That was a horrible concept.
But, anyway, so SmackDown.
Daniel Bryan. Here's my theory.
That's a shocker.
Here's my theory.
That's a shocker.
Here's my theory.
Okay.
Sakara was supposed to win that son of a bitch.
And he screwed up?
And he got hurt. And they're like...
Oh, is that what he's at? He got hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt. Because Sheamus power bombed him to a ladder.
Nice.
Which, I was picking Sheamus to win that.
I like Sheamus.
I like Sheamus. Sheamus is a face now? When did that happen?
Face? We're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about that later.
But,
Face Palooza.
Seriously? Daniel Bryan got what I like to call the Rey Mysterio push.
Ouch.
Rey Mysterio, everyone knows the reason Rey Mysterio first won the Royal Rumble and then won the world title is because Eddie Guerrero was supposed to win. Who died? Eddie Guerrero died.
No, who died to get Daniel Bryan his push?
Sakara got hurt.
Oh,
Sakara was supposed
to.
So
it's a right place, right time
kind of thing. And so, you know, Eddie Guerrero died. He was supposed to win the Royal Rumble. And they're like, crap.
Yeah.
So, like, give it to Eddie's buddy, Ray, and then we'll let him have a title.
Poor Chavo got the shaft and all that.
And then, so now they're like, Sakara, he tags with Daniel Bryan every now and then. Give it to Daniel. You should have given it to Sheamus.
No.
You should have given it to Sheamus. Should have given it to Wade Barrett.
You don't like Daniel Bryan. Why don't you like Daniel Bryan?
I don't hate Daniel Bryan.
I
don't think he's a nerd. I like Daniel Bryan.
I hate when Cole does all that crap.
I hate all that junk that Cole does. I don't hate Daniel Bryan. It's just, why does he have a world title shot?
Okay, this is what I think. That for once, WCW is trying to new...
WWE.
What do they call it?
WCW. You just put the curse on them.
I put the curse on Daniel. Put that curse on me. WWE is trying something new. Daniel Bryan has never sniffed the world title yet.
He's gotten one match right after The Miz won it because he beat Miz all those times, but he didn't even come close.
No one thought he was gonna win it.
He was never. It was on Raw, so there's no way he's winning.
But see, I think they're gonna. Who was it that won Money in the Bank? It's Kennedy. Kennedy won Money in the Bank and said,
got challenged for it.
I'm going to do it at WrestleMania, and he got challenged by The Miz for it.
No, he got challenged by Edge.
That's right.
Miz won legitimate. He got challenged by Edge. Edge won it, and then like 2 weeks later, cashed in against The Undertaker in The Undertaker versus Batista cage match.
Yes.
Spear 1, 2, 3. Edge won the title.
I could see something like that happen to Bryan. Unfortunately,
I really would hate that for him. I don't hate that. I mean, I don't want him to have a title shot because I don't think he's earned it. But
I think if Bryan,
yeah, that's might be what you got to do.
I think they're saying right now, Bryan, we gave this to you. Prove yourself. Between now and WrestleMania,
do something.
Do something. Prove that you can be world champion. And if they don't, if he doesn't, if he falls on his face, an Edge will run out and challenge him for it, and he'll drop it.
And in my opinion, that Edge will probably be like Wade Barrett.
Yeah, or Sheamus.
Wade Barrett. I mean.
Well, yeah, Sheamus is going face.
Sheamus is going face. So Wade Barrett. Move on to the world title matches. We'll start with the less controversial one.
Okay.
Christian versus Randy Orton. When this is your less controversial one, kudos. But, to all you haters, Randy knew the rules.
That's right.
Randy broke the rules.
This is what I like to call
He legitimately broke the rules.
Yeah.
Do you blame somebody if you have a no DQ match for bringing a chair in there or smashing the crap out of somebody? Do you blame that? No. Randy knew the rules. He broke the rules, and Christian knew he broke the rules. Did he provoke Randy Orton? Yes.
Yes.
Because Randy Orton has a temper. He took one of Randy Orton's weaknesses, his temper, took advantage of it, and cashed in. Bravo, Christian. And bravo for not losing it 5 days late, 2 days later. I'm sorry, 2 days later on Tuesday, because that's when SmackDown really is recorded. Bravo for not losing it 2 days later to Randy Orton.
But anyways, I thought it was kind of a cheap way for Christian to get the belt back, but since that's the kind of heel they're making him into, the cowardly, runs away from any kind of fight.
He's gonna hold this belt. He's the Kurt Angle.
But yeah, so Christian will probably hold it till at least the Rumble.
Wow, you're giving him a Rumble?
I'm
giving him the Survivor Series.
Ooh. You think he's gonna lose back to Randall?
I hope not. I think he's gonna lose it to Sheamus.
Ooh, face Sheamus winning at Survivor Series.
Heard it here first.